Hey guys, it's Wendy here with Wendy's Plans, and today we're going to talk about my vision board and my word for the year. So guys, stick around. Okay guys, so the word that I chose for this year, for year 2022, is going to be grow. And so we are going to add this to the front of my book, and I will explain to you as we get this down here why I chose grow. I'm also going to tell you that I filmed this whole video, got all the way to the end. And when I said, so guys, these are my word and my vision board for 2023, I thought, we're not going into 2023. So this is take 2 with 2022. Guys, I'm just telling you, I had everything down. Everything was done. I had to go back and change everything. So this is take 2. So I should have it down, right? So hopefully I've got enough sticky in my tape runner. We'll see. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this one down. Thank goodness I used the removable tape runner. So anyway, guys, we do make mistakes too. So, grow. I wanted to build on my word for 2021, and that word was social. So when I started 2021, my goal was to become more social on social media, to be more social with my friends, my family, to be more social and make new friends. And I feel like I was developing that and it was working, and I wanted to build on that because I felt like I could have done that word again this year, but I didn't want to use the same word. So what I decided to do was to pick a word that would build on social. And so I kept thinking about what are different words that meant the same as build, because I didn't like the word build. I just didn't feel like that was what I was doing. And so I kind of just started listing words that were the same. And so I thought about grow, and I thought that is really what I'm trying to do. So when you see my vision board, you will also see that I am pulling the word grow through to my vision board. And I feel like when you have a word of the year and you have a vision board, that they need to be tied in, because your vision is part of your word. And so I decided to pick this word because there were several things that I wanted to grow. So I wanted to grow my friendships, and not just the friendships that I have in the physical, meaning the people that I see on a daily basis, but I wanted to grow those friendships with people that I have met through social media platforms that I have not ever met in person, but I feel like are a big part of my life. And when I don't see them on social media, I get concerned, and I just want to build on those. I want to build the friendships that I have here locally, that is right here with me, that I can see, and I want to build those friendships with those people that I have met through this platform. So guys, that is one of the things that I want to grow. The other thing that I want to grow is my YouTube channel. Guys, last year I picked social, and I wanted to focus in on my social media, such as YouTube and Instagram. And my goal for the year on my vision board was to hit 500 subscribers. That is what I wanted internally. I wanted to hit 500 subscribers. And I don't even know if, looking back, that I even said I want to get 500 subscribers by the end of this year. It was something that I just kind of held inside, because I was like, if we could just hit that number. I don't know why that number was like out there for me this year. And so, guys, we've exceeded that, and we're really close to 700 subscribers. And it is all because of you guys. You have supported my channel, you have supported me, and I really, really appreciate it. And I can't tell you how much it means to me. It humbles me to know that this many people are watching my channel and have subscribed, and they support me. And so I want to build on that. I want to grow this platform because it does mean so much to me. I also want to grow more in social media. So I'm looking at hopefully setting up a Facebook page. I want to set up a Patreon account. I have already started that process, and that is part of the build part of growing. I want to grow that. So at this point, I want to take a minute and just read you the definition that I found for grow. The first definition is grow, of living things, undergo natural development by increasing in size and changing physically, progress to maturity. Number 2, become larger or greater over a period of time, increase. And I thought that was perfect, because I do want to grow, and I want to grow with you guys. And I'm hoping that we can do that together. As we go to my vision board, you will also see my plans for grow incorporated in that. So let me flip to that. And again, I had to take all these pages off. So we're going to do this all over again, guys. So I wanted 2022 to be on both sides of the page. I didn't want it to be on one side and not on the other. So I kind of split the year on the 2 pages. And when I cut it, guys, I got this a little close. So, hey, another mistake. But we're moving on. So I probably will bring this over here and cover up the year, or the calendars that are there. We're going to do that. Okay, guys, so we're going to go ahead and put the tape on here. Hopefully it's going to last. I don't think it is. Okay, so the first page is down. Cross your fingers, guys. It is not. I'm going to have to find another tape runner, I believe. Yep, right there. Okay. Alrighty, guys. So I did find a Tombow. I had stuck it in a different drawer, so we're going to go ahead and finish with this. It's a good thing that I've made all the mistakes, because this is a permanent. Okay, so I got to be careful when I put this one down. Make sure that I am where I need to be. Okay, come on. Told you. This one's permanent. Okay, guys. There we go. The bottom's going to be a little bit messy, but honestly, it's okay because I'm not going to use this week in my planner anyway. I will move over to my new one. Whew, the struggle is real, guys. Just saying. Alrighty, so now I want to write some things on here. So friendships, I want to grow my friendships. And then I want to grow my retirement funds. To buy my RV. I also want to see how I wrote this before, because the way I wrote it before is I had really thought about it. Okay. I couldn't remember how I had written it, so I want to grow myself as a person. So this one's going to be hip replacement surgery and the ever lose weight. Okay, so let's talk about these and why I chose these things and what is going to happen. So the first thing I want to talk about, we just talked about a little bit, is grow my friendships. And guys, last year when I picked the word social, I was, as I was telling you, I was getting out, I was meeting people. I would meet people in the park. It may not have been like a, full-on conversation, but it was enough that when I would see them, we would stop, we would share a few words, we'd have a little conversation, and then we would both not just me and them, but it was several people that we would just move forward, and we would see each other every day, almost every day, and we would stop and have a brief conversation. And I want to continue that. I have grown people in the apartment complex that have become friends, and there are particularly two people that lived underneath me that I have. One is her husband just had a hip replacement, and she has already said that she's going to get me through my hip replacement, so she's there for me. And I have Christopher and Emma who are here for me. So I am being more social. I have invited them over for dinner during the year. They have invited me over to their house. Even on those times when I really felt uncomfortable or didn't want to go to a dinner, I went. Also, I got out more than what I normally do, and went out with my friends and had dinner, conversations. And sometimes it's just hard to get that first step out the door. And so I want to continue to grow those friendships, which means I need to push myself. The other thing I want to do is grow my retirement funds. And by that, I am lucky that I had a retirement fund with my job. As most of you know, my hospital was sold, so that retirement fund came to the employees. So that money has been rolled over to another account to grow. And guys, I really want that money to grow because I do want to hit the road and be in my RV and hit my retirement in 2 or less years. So that is a big thing for me, is is to grow that money and to be self-sufficient when I hit the road. I also am hoping that this year, now that RV shows are popping back up, because with everything going on, a lot of things have been canceled or delayed. And so this year I'm hoping to get out to some of the RV shows, and I'm hoping to find one that has the RV that I have in my mind that I want. I've watched YouTube videos. I have not seen it in person, and I have found one that will allow me to have a permanent setup for my YouTube filming, and it's going to be a smaller version of what I have now, but it's going to work. And I want to see it in person to see if it's comfortable for me. So I do want to do that. And when I do, I'm going to take you guys along with me. I want y'all to see what I'm getting and what I'm looking at. So guys, I can't wait. So that is part of my vision board, and it was part of my vision board last year, and I have made progress on that. So this is going to be a recurring theme in my vision board. The other thing is I want to grow these platforms. I want to start my Patreon page and grow that. I want to continue growing my YouTube channel, and I want to grow my Instagram, and I want to possibly start a Wendy's Plans Facebook page. That is something I would like to do. I'm not really good at Facebook, but I want to be, and I think I can learn it, and I think I can build that also. So there's some more things that I want to grow in year 2022. And the social media platforms that I have here, I really want to push them, and I want to grow those. The forever losing weight. And I have been losing weight this year. I've done okay. I think I waited too late in the year to start that progress, and then we hit the holidays. I have maintained, I have not lost. So I'm hoping to get back to the losing weight part of the lose weight and not the maintaining, because it will only help me with my hip. It's only going to help me with being more active and to be more agile and mobile once I do hit retirement, because I want to be able to go out on hikes. I want to be able to get out and do things and not just be in my RV. I want to see and do a lot of things. So that means I need to grow now, and I need to get myself in a position where I can be in an RV. And that means I need to build that now and grow myself as a person. So I need to do the lose weight for myself. The other thing I know is coming is the hip replacement. And guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I am terrified. It's not that I'm terrified. I am scared of everything that could happen, of, all the rehab, of all that entails. But I have a support system in place, and I have you guys that have, posted that, they've had family members that have done this. And I feel like with all the support that I'm getting, that it is pushing me in that direction, that I can do this, and I can get through this, and I can grow through this, and that I can grow through the pain that's going to be associated with it. My neighbor downstairs says that as bad as I'm hurting now, that once you have the hip replacement surgery, yes, there are pain with the surgery, but most of the pain is going to be gone. And I'm hoping that is true. But that is part of life, and that's part of growing, and I'm going to have to grow through that pain. The last thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is grow myself as a person. So this year has been a total struggle for me emotionally and mentally. And by that, I mean, this is the first year that Wendy has been Wendy. She has not been a mother. She has not been a wife. So my child is on his own. He's 25. It's time for him to be on his own. And he's close by. He's right in the same complex that I'm at. In fact, I can go out on my deck and I can wave to him at his deck. I mean, we're across the greens, kind of catty-cornered from each other. So he is on his own. I don't see him every day. I might see him once a week or twice a week. I usually see him on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. We get coffee. At least 2 of those days we'll get coffee. So he is here with me, but I'm not responsible for him as a mother anymore, if that makes sense. He will always be my child. I will always be his mom. And that's not going away. But the day-to-day hands-on activity of raising a son is not there anymore. The day-to-day, the hands-on of being a wife is no longer there. My husband passed. So I was married to my husband at the time of his passing 28 years. And this year we would have celebrated 33 years. This upcoming year, 34. That's a big chunk of my life that was dedicated to being a wife and a mother for 25. So saying that, I'm not really sure who I am. I kind of started figuring it out this year. I did figure out that I am social enough that I can go on 2 vacations by myself and enjoy it, and not have anybody else with me. I do want to go on vacations this year, hopefully, and spend some time with my friend Jan in Canada. You know, we're talking about either going to the west of Canada or going to the east of Canada. And she's like, I'm on board. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see her. It has been since the beginning of 2020 since I've seen her. And guys, I just cannot wait to see her. But I need to grow myself as a person and figure out who I am. And I want to be a better person. I want to develop myself into that better person. I want to be a better person than I am right now. I don't think that I'm not a good person, but I want to grow myself as that person and what I am becoming, if that makes any sense. I have friendships with people, as I said before, that I met on Instagram and YouTube, and I've never met them. But when I don't see comments or I don't see them active on social media, I worry about them. And that is part of friendships, and that is part of me growing as a person, that I realize that it's not just me. I am interacting with people that I see all the time, and it's just amazing that you can build these friendships without meeting in person. And I think that is showing growth on my part, that I acknowledge that I can build friendships through these social media platforms. So guys, I'm just hoping that all of this is going to come together, and this year is going to be as great a year as it was in 2021, and that I grow every aspect of my life again this year as I did last year. And I want to continue on the progress that I made last year and continue to grow moving forward in 2022. So guys, here's to 2022 and what happens next. So guys, until next time, bye-bye.